Fishing lures are expensive, so whenever you find a sale, you have to take advantage. So today, we are only fishing with lures that are on clearance. There's one. That's a good one. That's a good fish. Oh my God, it's a really big fish. That's a big one. Or jump. Oh my gosh. There's another one. Same spot. Whoa, we almost came to the boat. All right, so we have made it into Academy and I have a basket, which means one thing: we are about to spend some money. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but behind me right here, there is a lot of yellow tags, which means all of this stuff is on clearance. And I've walked through all the aisles and there's a ton of items that are for sale and they're actually some good prices. So we're gonna try and find some of the best deals today, and we're gonna be using only clearance section lures, which honestly is kind of the whole entire section. There's a lot of tags everywhere, even on the saltwater wall. So we're gonna go through the shelves, try and find some cool lures, some lures that are gonna work extremely well with the weather we're having, and we're gonna buy them. So I think this wall right here behind me has the most clearance lures. It is H2O Express, which is basically Academy's house brand. So we're gonna see what they got, see if they have any good deals and any good lures. Now here's where I'm interested: the crankbaits. Lots of lipless crankbaits, and they are very cheap. So we definitely are gonna grab ourselves a lipless crankbait, and right here for $2.97, we have an all gold color, and this thing is actually $1.52 off. So $3 for a lipless crankbait is a crazy deal. We're definitely gonna have to snag it. So I've actually found a pretty cool little find. You almost never see these things on sale because they are so expensive. They are originally $8.99, and Academy has them $3 off right now for $5.97. We can get ourselves a Mega Bass swim bait. Check these out. We actually have a lot of different colors that are on sale. And the funny thing about this is you'll have this lure right here, $8.99, but a different color, $5.97. So let's see, what color do we want? There's a lot of cool looking ones. Kind of liking this one right here. That's a cool little bait. This is also a pretty cool find. There's actually a lot of name brand items that are for sale right now. And we're talking Yamamoto baits, which are pretty expensive by themselves. I mean, $8.49 for a pack of soft plastics. Well, they're pretty cheap. We got them for $5.97. I think we're gonna pick up some Senkos because I feel like that's gonna be a really good lure to throw around. So I'm thinking we're gonna get the, gosh, there's two colors I'm in between: the blue crawl, which looks really, really good, and the bruised shin, which is like an Okeechobee. I feel like this one's probably gonna be our best option. It looks really good. We're gonna grab it. So right here, we are in the H2O Express soft bait section, and they have a ton of lures for sale as well. So we're obviously gonna grab some of the H2O Express swimmers right here. These are perfect trailers, and for $2.93, I feel like that's a good deal. So they actually have some 6 cents crawfish over here, and they're on sale as well, about $2 cheaper than usual, and I've never used them. So I feel like this is the time to buy a pack and try them out because they are so cheap. So I've grabbed the dark water bug color, which looks pretty solid, and we have a nice little cart going of a variety of different lures, but there is still a lot more for sale. So we've made it to the spinnerbait section. There's a ton of deals on H2O Express, and there is a Strike King package that is originally $8. It's actually $6 now. So I think we're gonna grab one of those. There's also a candy corn color that I think we're gonna grab because, you know, it is the fall. I feel like it's fitting, and it's on sale, so why not? Well, right here I have found some Crush City custom baits that are for sale, and we're talking the Bronco Bug. It's originally $5.99. It's currently $3.97. So I mean, Academy has some good deals going on, and I feel like now with it being fall, fishing season is still good, although it is kind of turning into hunting season and it gets cold. I don't stop fishing, so this is the perfect time for me to load up on some cheap tackle. All right, although there is a ton of deals going on, as a tackle addict, you have to know when to stop, okay? And I don't want to get anything I'm not going to use. So we have a nice basket full of some cool lures that are going to work extremely well. So we're going to head out here, check out, head to the pond, and hopefully put these lures to use and catch some big bass. Well, right here we have our bag full of fishing lures. All of these things were on sale. They were on clearance. They were priced extremely well. And I think we spent around $33 on all of this, which is actually really good if you've been tackle shopping and you're a tackle addict like me. Tackle can be very, very expensive. So I want to run you guys through what lures we got. We have some really good name brand lures, and hopefully they're going to catch us some fish today. So we have some H2O Express swimmers right here. They were like $3, which is a very good deal. And these things look extremely solid. Next, we have a Strike King spinnerbait in a really cool color. This thing was $5.97. And it's in a nice little candy corn looking color. We got yellow, white, and orange, and hopefully the fish are gonna love this thing today. Next, we have a great lure for this time of the year, a lipless crankbait in the all gold color, and the fish eat this up. Next up, we have the Dark Sleeper, which is a Japanese bait. You usually do not see this company on sale, so you have to take advantage and pick up any lure that you can. So right here we have the Dark Sleeper. I've never used this thing, but it looks really good. Next, we have a pack of Yamamoto baits, and there is a ton of them in there. There's about 10 little Senkos, and it's a really nice color, so I'm super excited for these. They work all year round. Then we have some Crush City Customs, the Bronco Bug, which is a really cool little creature bait. I felt like I had to pick these up, especially because this is a newer lure. They came out a few months ago, but they are super solid. Last but not least, we have some 6th Sense crawls right here. I've actually never used these, but they do look pretty solid, so I'm super excited to throw them around. And hopefully one of these clearance lures catches us a big fish today. So we're gonna load up the boat, take all this out there, and we're gonna get to casting. All right, we have made it onto the boat, onto the pond, and we're about to throw around our clearance lures and hopefully catch some big fall bass. We have a lot of different techniques, a lot of different name brands, and the goal today is to catch fish on most of them. We don't have to catch fish on every single one of them. It's usually what I like to do, but today we're just fishing and catching some bass. So my favorite bait recently has been the spinnerbait, and right here we have a candy corn looking color. And I think we're gonna start off with this. But we have a perfect combination to go on our spinnerbait. We have some little swimmers right here, so we're just gonna crack one open, slide it up, and use it as a trailer, because this is one of my favorite presentations of a spinnerbait. I mean, I want this thing to look like a little shad swimming through the water, and this is gonna be a perfect little combo. Slide that baby up the hook, and you're ready to go. Look at that. That is a juicy looking spinnerbait. That actually looks really good. Look at the flash on that thing. We just gotta find some fish today. I feel like once we get in that good spot, we're gonna be getting eaten up with every bait we got. That's why the fall is so much fun. They just love eating. They're feeding up for the winter time, and anything that moves is gonna get bit. Oh my God, that was a good one. I just got thumped so hard. Oh my God, that felt like a solid bite. Oh, candy corn colors bit again. There he is. Oh, gosh, how am I not getting him? There's one. We're hooked up. We are hooked up. Hammered the spinnerbait. Come here, buddy. Get up here. That's what I'm talking about. Wow, look at that. He choked it. He wanted the old candy corn spinnerbait. Look at this thing. Let's see if I can, golly. I mean, he choked it. There we go, got him off. Woo, spinnerbait bass, baby. That's what I'm talking about. They have been loving the spinnerbait recently. It's not a terrible fish to start the day off. We'll take him for sure. We're gonna get him back and see what else we have to throw around. Appreciate you, buddy. Oh, he's gonna go up. Oh, heck yeah. Little tricks. Okay, okay. All right, we're gonna see that as a good sign. We're gonna keep throwing the spinnerbait for a little bit, just because I feel like this is gonna be our best lure. Besides maybe that lipless crankbait, I feel like that could be pretty solid too. Anything that moves is gonna be really good today, but we also have plastics. We have literally everything that we need. Oh, as soon as I hit the water, we're hooked up. God, that was crazy. That feels like a good one. That feels like a solid fish. I mean, as soon as that spinnerbait hit, it was game over. Come here, buddy. Get over here. Get over here. Whoop. Got him. Look at that. Woo. Barely hooked. Watch this. Whoop. He's off. That is a nice fish. Very aggressive. As soon as he heard the spinnerbait hit, he was like, I gotta have that. And I always respect it when they do that. So he just got himself a nice spinnerbait to the face, and we have another fish. So let's get him back. See you, buddy. Man, they are very aggressive today. All right, I'm gonna throw the spinnerbait a few more times because there might be a school over here. If you catch one, there might be more. They just can't resist this thing. They like it fast, they like it slow. Any color, any blade color. There's another one. Ooh, that's a good one. They just love the spinnerbait, as you can tell. Get up here. I mean, the spinnerbait, especially this time of the year, is just so good. I mean, it's good throughout the year, but something about the fall, when they're starting to feed up on them shad, oh, you just can't beat it. All right, I appreciate you, bud. See ya. All right, we're gonna set the spinnerbait down for a second, and we're gonna grab our Yamamoto baits, our little 5-inch fat Senko. That's what they're called. Let's see what they look like out of the package. Oh yeah, that's a pretty chunky looking Senko. This thing feels really nice. Got like a nice Okeechobee color. I feel like they're gonna destroy this thing. This right here is a very easy lure to catch fish on and rig up. You take a little hook and you just poke this thing straight in the middle and you're ready to go. It's gonna sit there and just kind of wiggle around like a real worm. Let's see if we can't get one on the old spinning setup. It's been a while since I've used this thing. There's one. Literally first cast. Feels, oh, he just pulled off. No. Well, that's a good sign. Usually what I like to do is if I get a bite, I'll just kind of change the spot that I stab just to have a fresh piece of plastic. Usually this is one of those lures that you like to work pretty slow, but I'm very impatient. Plus this time of the year, they're very active. So if you just move this thing around, something's gonna come find it and eat it. Like, I think one has it right now. Yep, one's got it. We're on. Yep. He just came off. He was actually extremely tiny. I kind of slung him out of the water on accident, but it's okay. Oh, that's a fish. We're on. We're hooked up. Stay on, buddy. Stay on. On the Senko, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Get up here. There we go. The Okeechobee crawl color gets it done. Had a lot of action when I first tied it up, and then it got a little slow, and this guy just decided to eat it. So he knocks off that bait. It's pretty sick. He's nothing crazy, but he is a fish. So thank you, buddy. Whoop. And he's off. Alrighty, we're making progress here. We are knocking off lures. I just want to try and get as many done as possible. I don't know if I'm going to throw every single one of them yet, but I do want to try out some that I've never thrown, which is going to be our next soft plastic over here. All right, next up, we're going to try out the 6 Sense Stroker Crawl. I've never used this. It's in the dark water bug color. Let's see what that looks like out of the package. Oh, it looks pretty solid. I kind of like this. I feel like this is going to be really good. Look at that. It's a pretty cool little color. There's one. Swimming with it. Not a bad fish. There we go. Finally, we got one on the Texas rig, on the crawl. There we go. No. Come on. Get up here. There we go. There we go. Well, our little bug right here just got us one. I feel like we probably need to swap to the moving baits now. The bottom baits and the plastics, you know, they weren't terrible. But it is the fall. These fish are chasing and feeding on little shad. So we're gonna go back to the spinnerbait and try and catch a few more. But heck yeah, thanks, buddy. See ya. This is a cool little bait though. I mean, it looks pretty good. It swims pretty good. And obviously it gets bites. But it is just too hard to not throw this lure right here. Perfect for the fall. And I feel like it's gonna give us our best opportunity to catch a ton of fish. There's one. That's a good one. That's a good fish. Oh my god, it's a really big fish. Holy crap. Holy crap. That is a monster. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's a big one. That's a big one. Oh no, did he just take me in a tree? He did. Oh, I got him out. Okay. Oh my god, it's a monster. No, don't jump. Do not jump. Or jump. Oh my god, he's freaking huge. He is freaking huge. Oh my god. That's a big one. That's a really big fish. Holy crap. Okay, just keep the tension. Looks like he's hooked pretty good. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Holy crap. That is a monster. Look at the head on that thing. That is a monster bass right there. Holy crap. Well, right there, an absolute giant fall bass on the spinnerbait. Kind of caught me by surprise. I was getting pretty close back of the boat. Knew I was going by a piece of structure and boom, smacked it. Look at the mouth on that thing. Just a gorgeous fish all around. Super fat, super healthy. And it's about a 5 or 6 pounder. I think it's 5.5 was the scale. I think it's more of a 6, but a big fish overall. And such a crazy fight. We're gonna get him back and keep casting. Alrighty, big girl. Woo, that's why you throw the spinnerbait in the fall time. Every bass loves that thing. Big, small, it doesn't matter. They hit it so hard, and obviously it works. Well, I definitely was not expecting that to happen today. That was a surprise. Pretty big fish on our candy corn spinnerbait. Who would have thought? This is probably one of those colors that whenever you see in the store, you're like, I'm not buying that because it's kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. But it just caught a monster bass. I'm telling you guys, the spinnerbait this time of the year is just so good. Oh man, that was so cool. It feels so nice to catch a big fish and just watch that beauty swim back, knowing that at any moment you may find another one or a bigger one. Well, I don't care what anybody says. The old $5 spinnerbait right here is definitely MVP. I mean, this thing's been getting it done for us all day long. It's got the most consistent bites, which then again, I've also thrown it the most, but it's just that good. I have to. Oh, there's another one. We're hooked up. We're hooked up. We're hooked up. Feels like another solid fish. What are we working with here? Oh, that's a decent one. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, might be our second biggest fish of the day. They are out feeding. Wow. I mean, who would have thought the candy corn color would have been this good? That's a healthy fish. Got a nice noggin on him. God, he looks so tiny compared to that last one. It's crazy. The fish start off so small and grow so big, but I guess that's how it is with everything, but super cool. Thanks, bud. I just love the fall. Oh, there's another one. Same spot. Literally the same spot. Feels like a solid one too. No way. No way. It's the same exact spot. The same exact spot. Oh my God, it's a freaking monster. No way that's the same fish. There's no way. There is no way that is a monster fish. No shot that's the same exact fish. Whoa, we almost came in the boat. Oh my God, that water's cold. I don't know. I don't think that's the same fish. I don't think that's the same fish. I don't think he's as big, but that is a monster bass. Not the same fish, but the same spot. Let's see what we got going here. He's probably pretty close to 4 if I had to take a guess. That's zeroed. Yep, 4, 4, 9. Well, I think that's a good way to end the day. A 4.5 pounder to add on to our 6. What a crazy day, man. Oh, the fish have been eating. They love the spinner baits. Just a beautiful, healthy fish. Same spot, same bait. We're gonna get them back. Oh, what a day. Let's go, baby. Successful day. And I didn't spend $300 on tackle. I see it as a win. Well, what a day we just had out here on the pond. I was not expecting that at all. We caught pretty much a 6 pounder, pretty much a 4.5, 5. I don't even know. Sometimes scales are on, sometimes they're off. So I like to kind of round up. I feel like that's just the fisherman in me though, to always round when you catch a nice fish, because you definitely want the bigger size. But a 6 and a 5, 6 and a 4, we'll call it somewhere there. 2 big fish, same day, same spot, same lure. Kind of crazy. I don't know. It was really weird. Probably 30 minutes a piece, if even that. But it was a solid day of budget bassing. We went in Academy, and there was just a massive clearance going on for some reason. Maybe it's because they're getting rid of some of the colors. Maybe it's because fishing season is on its way out, and they want to, restock or just, get rid of some inventory. I don't know why, but I'm completely fine with paying less for lures. We actually saved a ton of money. We only spent like 30 bucks today, which is pretty wild. And we got out here, put all of our lures to the use, caught some good fish, some big fish, and we had some pretty good name brand lures. So I'm super excited on how today went, very happy with it. And I'm so excited for fall fishing, finally getting here. And there's gonna be a lot more bigger fish caught. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like and a comment. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.